Oh, hey guys, welcome to today's video. I'm Sarah, this is No BS Beauty. With me is Ike, again, in the bathroom, blocking access to the sink, so he loves doing that, I think. Oh, let me show you, hang on. There he is. Yep, doing all my washing and brushing and whatever in the sink, so, okay. So, for today's video, man, it was nice out yesterday here. It was like almost hot. It was like close to 80. And now today we're back at like 30, so that's what you get. It's weird. I don't even get it, but there's still snow left, so yeah. Okay, so for today's video, I thought I'd talk about my favorite barrier repair products, and I was recommended to do it one for mature, older, sensitive skin types. So I've got a lot of these that are going to be great for older skin as well as younger skin. So generally, what's ever great for anti-aging for older people is going to be great for youthful skin to an extent. Yeah, so a lot of people are practicing, what do they call it? Collagen banking or something like that, where they're trying to like hold on to all their collagen so when they get older, they don't age as much. I wish that was like a thing back when I was younger, because man, I didn't do any of that stuff. I did everything that was bad for you. I mean, and now today it's like, gosh, if I could have taken that back, I wish I could have, but yeah, too late. And I give advice to people on what to do and they still don't listen. So yeah, anyway. Okay, so for my recommendations, some of these have some really nice anti-aging ingredients as well. So my first one right off the bat is going to be the Skinfix Barrier Triple Lipid Cream. They also have a more of a gel version, but this one is nice and thick for damaged skin or super dry skin or sensitive skin. There's no fragrance in it. It's got ceramides, it's got shea butter, rice protein, vitamin E, peptides, and the packaging now is recyclable. They're kind of doing what Drunk Elephant did. With their recycling. Although I will say, when I put in the new container of this, which I bought like a year ago, and I really fell out of love with it. But man, it was a mess. I swear I lost like half the product just trying to get it into the new container. But anyway, so this stuff's really nice. It is on the thicker side. There we go. Hang on. Ooh, come on. There we go. There we go. And I just used this yesterday. It's weird that the pump wasn't optimized or whatever, but anyway, so super nice and thick and really nice, so they do a nice job. They also have a newer product out called their Barrier Ectoine Repair Cream, which is also quite nice. So you can't go wrong with Skinfix. They have such great stuff. My hands love their products, my body loves their products, everywhere I love their stuff. They have good stuff. So okay, next up, a little bit more affordable price point, the Round Lab Soybean Serum. This stuff's really nice. I actually am taking this with me on my trip. You can only pack so much, you know, and it's really, really hard to decide what to pack. So I tend to either overpack, like on one trip, I just went, I don't know, just crazy. And I didn't use most of it. And then the last trip, I underpacked. I'm like, I'm missing this. I want a different thing for this day. I really wanted more hydrating cleanser. It's not, you know, so yeah, so I can't do it. But I figure if I run out, I'm going to be in South Korea and Japan, so I should be good. That's kind of what my figuration is on that. So really nice lightweight serum. So in here we've got Ceramides, soybean ferment, pantothenic acid, vitamin E, in addition to a lot of other good ingredients in here, and it's really affordable. I think it's like 20 bucks right now, so I will link to it below. Really nice serum, really nice lineup actually. And the cream version from this line, I think, is one of the ones I'm bringing with. So, okay, next up is the Anua 7 Ceramide Barrier Serum with rice. And this one has a really nice, I've talked about this one this week, I feel like. Has a really nice gel serumish goopy type texture that's kind of similar to snail mucin in a way. There we go. I really like it. It's a really nice serum. And the toner from this line's great. Their milk from this line's great. I'm looking for moisturizer cream or sunscreen or something. We'll see. Maybe they've already done it. I don't know. Anyway, in here we've got rice extract. We've got a urea derivative. We've got beta-glucan, honey, and ceramide. So obviously it's not vegan, but it's amazing. I love honey in my skincare. I love honey in my tea. My friend actually has a bee, what does she call it? A bee house? She keeps bees, and they're getting all this honey and things from it. So I've been the recipient of that, which has been really wonderful. But yeah, so it's really tough, I think, to get them to last through winter in Minnesota, although this winter has been really a breeze, just like last winter. But then sometimes other big hornets and things come in and eat them and kill them, I think. So it's a struggle, but she's got a really nice bee hive, house bee pod, I don't know. Anyway, okay. Next up is the Barr Centella Calming Barrier Cream, which is really nice. So this one's on the thicker side, but Barr is a nice K-Beauty brand. Let me give you... It's almost like a thick... It's almost like an ointment, but not quite there. So there you go. You can kind of see it, but it's really nice. This brand is so underrated. They have a lot of really nice stuff. There's a lot of underrated brands. So this one's nice. So we've got Centella, Panthenol, Jojoba Esters, Madecassoside, which is great for soothing. What else? Squalane. Did I mention that? Squalane. No scent to it, which is nice. So let me find the next product. Okay, because I had that packed and I'm like, oh, I want to talk about it. Okay, next up is the Byoma Phyto-Snail Mucin Glow Serum, right? Phyto-Mucin Glow Serum. There we go. This one is going to be similar in texture to the Anua one because it's got the similar to snail mucin, but it uses yam root instead of the snail. So for those that are vegan, you can benefit from it. Did that not pump a lot? Hang on. Oh, it just all kind of stuck there. Yeah, it's goopy. Okay, there we go. But it's really nice. It definitely has a shiny finish. So if you're going to use this, probably best to use it in your evening routine. Does this specify? Does it say morning and or evening? It doesn't. Multitasking. Step 1, AM and PM. But especially if you have oily skin, I wouldn't use this in the morning. But okay, in here we've got peptides, Panthenol, ceramides, yam root, polyglutamic acid. This would be one of the ones, if you have older, more mature skin, I would recommend because it is so hydrating. And it's got the peptides in there for anti-aging and things like that. So it's really nice. Really love it. Byoma's done a good job. Their packaging is fun. And it kind of reminds me of Bubble, actually, a little bit, which I love, too. Okay, next up. This is probably going to be the most affordable one on the list. And that's the Geek and Gorgeous Happy Barrier Cream, which contains a squalane, a ceramides, bisabolol, and a lantan. And it's just a really nice moisturizing cream. So if you have skin that is on the, there we go, skin that's on the drier side, this one's really nice, or damaged barrier. It's pretty easy to damage your skin barrier these days. I would say the laser Moxie treatment I had definitely kind of damaged my skin barrier, but over exfoliating, using retinol, getting adjusted and acclimated to retinol, over cleansing, too harsh of products, too much alcohol, too much fragrance, things can damage your skin barrier. The sun, for sure, UV damage is huge. So it's really easy to damage your barrier and then take some effort to build it back up, because when your skin barrier is damaged, you don't retain moisture, you end up getting flaky, dry, red, irritated, itchy, things like that. So it's really easy to damage it, and then to repair it sometimes can take a while. And you just have to be really gentle with it and not overuse actives. So, okay, next up is the Benistem CBCM cream, which I guess I didn't really. Okay, so this one's got a really nice thick ointment type texture to it, which is nice. It's a K-Beauty product, so it's got kind of almost like a really thick texture to it. There we go. Okay, so this one is interesting because it uses purified, I don't know, it kind of gross me out to even read it, but it uses a type of purified human cord blood cell conditioned media, which is, TNS uses human fibroblast conditioned media in theirs, and they're using a kind of a different type of ingredient, but both from human. But sometimes with these growth factors, you don't necessarily, and all these ingredients don't necessarily need to be human. They can come from plant sources, but I notice better results from the stuff that's human, so I just, yeah. It also contains beeswax, ceramide, and cholesterol. So I will link to this at Amazon. I think it's sold by the brand owner, so check that out. But yeah, it's really nice and thick and lovely. So it's really nice, actually, just as a nighttime anti-aging cream too. So okay, next up, I haven't talked about this brand in forever. Purito. They still exist, but they seem to kind of starting to be going the way of like Keep Cool. I think they kind of existed until they really didn't exist anymore after all that sunscreen scandal. And before the sensory skin, it was Purito, 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 and then they kind of trailed off, and now it's Beta-Glucan, Beta-Glucan, Beta-Glucan. So this one's a really nice cream. So it's got Panthenol, Squalane, bamboo extract, Madecassoside, oxalic acid, and it's in a pretty big jar, 3.38 ounces or 100 milliliters. So this one's really nice. So this one I would say is a little bit more friendly for oilier skin types. So you can kind of, a little bit of it goes a long way. It sets to a nice finish and all of that. So worth checking out and affordable. Okay, a couple more. Next up is the CosRX Advanced All-in-One Snail Cream. Love this stuff. Snail mucin is awesome. It's lovely. If you haven't tried it, I'm not going to talk about too much more, but I will link to the tube version. They have a jar version and the tube version. The tube version is what you want. It's much easier to use. Almost last but not least, the Stratus Skin Lipid Gold. This stuff's wonderful. I've went through so many tubes of it. We've got rosehip oil, sea buckthorn oil, Panthenol, Ceramides. It's lovely. Check it out at Stradia. Their retinol's great. Their cleanser's great. Their rewind serum's great. Their lipid eye serum is great. You can't go wrong. They do a lot of great products, so they're certainly worth checking out. And then last but not least is a brand called Malaysia, which is, they make fungal acne safe products. This is their urea cream, which contains urea, dimethicone, and allantin, which is really nice for skin, so I will link to this one below. But urea is great for hydrating skin and damaged skin barrier and things like that. It's certainly worth checking out. So now I'm just trying to debate. You know, I only have so much room, which I probably have to go with the CosRX. In terms of weight, I actually think this one's heavier, even though it's a little bit less. But it's like, which do you bring with? Probably have to go with the original, right? Yeah, I think it's a little bit lighter, so that does impact my decision. But anyway, curious if you have any favorites for damaged skin barriers. Leave a comment below. Thanks so much, and I'll see you more tomorrow. Bye, guys.